What's up, YouTube viewers, or whoever else is watching? Um, I'd like to start out this video by saying that I'm not doing it in hopes of any superiority sort of thing. I'm not trying to do this to say that I'm better than you at math or science or anything like that. Actually, a lot of my friends probably know that I'm a complete dumbass on most occasions. That's fine. I'm a normal person and I have to work very hard. It's a hard major. If you're anywhere in the math or sciences, it's hard. It's just hard. And there are people out there who blow other people out of the water. I know a few people that literally just do not have to study at all, or put in minimal amount of effort, a very minimal amount of effort, and it can pull off A's. That's just how the world works. Some people are better at certain things than others. Um, but the important thing is that as long as you're happy and you like it, even if it's extremely hard for you, if it comes harder for you than others, for other people, you can do it. I'm telling you that right now. You can do it. It will take more effort, and it depends on how you prioritize it. If it's something you want, but you can do it. Um, Three things to keep in mind. The first one, math and science are not easy. Again, work at it. Don't give up. It is not easy. You will get a bad grade at one point. You will get a few bad grades. Keep at it. Some have to work harder than others, and you know what? Even the famous people have worked hard. Uh, Good example: Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook. He didn't just start typing on his keyboard and was like, "Oh, I invented Facebook." No, that's not how it worked. He was a freaking genius. I hate Harvard, and I'm saying that he must have been pretty smart to get into Harvard. That's how you know that I'm telling you the truth. This guy, he spent 10 plus years hacking and like coding hardcore in high school and middle school before he came to Harvard, and that's how he knew how to code. Um, and if you have to work very hard, compete against yourself. Don't compete against other people. There's always someone out there who's much better than you, and there always will be. Um, don't compete against other people, compete against yourself. Start out. Maybe you started at C's. Make your next benchmark a B minus. Make your next benchmark from there a B, B plus. Progress. That's how things work. No matter where you are in life, that's how things will work. You will progress for excellence. Number two, take initiative. Uh, if you are in need of help, go out. Don't just stare at the problem hoping that it'll come from you. Maybe in certain cases that's how it is. Computer science, yeah, you're on a puzzle, maybe it has to come to you. Maybe that's just how it is. But if it's not, and you're legitly struggling, go out, go to office hours. Friends, get phone numbers from people in your class, study together, make study groups. You know, uh, Take initiative, get into research. You know what I mean? And that actually goes into number three, which is be passionate. Get into research, do an internship, do a project on the side. Be passionate, that's a little bit of taking initiative too. You liked it, you came into this field. Learning is fun. If you're doing this for the wrong reasons, such as money, maybe it is a little bit of money. A lot of people that go into science, it's a little bit about money. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going into engineering a little bit for the money. You need to be able to, support yourself. Understandable. But don't do it just for the money. I know too many people who are doing that. They don't know what fucking fluid dynamics are, and they're like, "Yeah, I want to be a mechanical engineer." No, you don't want to be a mechanical engineer. You want to do it for the money, and you're gonna fail. That's how people fail. And you know what? U of I, the school that I go to, is more than happy to take your money for a year, your $32,000 per year, and then drop your ass and be like, "Thanks for the money. Bye." Guess what? You're leaving with no degree. It's hard. Again, math and science related fields are hard. It's not a laughing matter. It is very hard. Even the people who blow other people out of the water, eventually it catches up. Eventually it's hard. You have to put in the time. It's as simple as that. Uh, when you're on a topic in your homework, look into it online. Maybe you'll find something interesting. Maybe it sparks your interest. Learning is fun. There's a reason you went into math and science, right? You know, just a random example. In pre-calc, we were learning about sinusoidal waves for waves and functions for the first time. I look it up online. I'm looking into some signal processing stuff. I'm learning how wireless networks work. You know, that's how it works. You piece things together. You do your research online too. You know, be passionate, love it. I hate students who are like, oh, all that self studying on the side. You know, get over it. That's how life is. Lifelong, you will be learning. If you are a math and science major, you will be learning lifelong. No doubts about it. That's how it is. You will be learning lifelong. That's pertinent to anything, actually, but especially math and science. This is a field where if your knowledge is not up to date, you are obsolete and you will be trumped out by all the Asian people that they're importing or exporting their business out to. There's a reason. Take initiative. Make yourself lucrative to people who want to hire you or maybe to start your own business, which takes passion and initiative anyway. So there's really no need to even mention that. Um, you know, this is a separate sort of aside, but time management and prioritization. You know, I understand you want to go to that party, you know, but you have a fucking test in 2 days that's huge. You know, science and math related fields do require a decent, you know, a good GPA to be competitive. And you know what? You need to prioritize. And sometimes that means skipping that party. You know, maybe you don't like that, but that's the fact. That's the fact about a lot of things, even in life. You know, yeah, maybe you want to go home and call it a day, but your boss needs you for something. You need to get the research done because you have a freaking contract from a pharmaceutical company that's about to give billions, you know, billions over to you for the research you're about to conduct. You need to meet at that deadline, whether or not you need to put in extra hours or not. You need to prioritize. Okay. Um, Another thing I'd like to mention right now is Randy Pausch. Check the guy out. Okay. Uh, Look at his lecture, especially on time management. It's extremely helpful. I'm not going to go too much into time management because this isn't the point of this video. But once you master time management, that's the key to success because you'll realize that you can study and get these good grades and you can find time to actually hang out and be a normal human being. You know, like you can do it. It's hard and it does take a lot of dedication, but you can do it. I strongly recommend you check that out. Randy Pausch's lecture on time management. And if you have time, check out his last lecture as well. That was very good. Um, you know, basically, as an end sort of thing to all this. First of all, the three things to keep in mind: science and math related majors are not easy. Two, take initiative. Three, be passionate. Oh, and I guess I should add how to think about math and science. You know, you might see a hard topic, and I hope you do, because if you do not come across a hard topic in your math or science class, you're not in the right level. You need to bump it up a notch. You need a proficiency out of the place you're in right now and go up to the harder class, because you should meet some scary topics. That's how life is. That's how life is in the career in math or science related fields on the career. You know, that's just how it is. You know, so if you do reach a very hard topic, you know, realize that there are very small little steps that led up to that hard topic. You know, integration in calculus, it's not just one little thing. It was derived from limits, which were derived from series, which were derived from algebraic notation and simple algebra, which was derived from, you know, addition. Like, that's how to look at it. If you find a hard topic, what separates the people who succeed and fail is the people who succeed are like, damn, that's scary. But you know what? Actually, if you look at it this way, it's not so bad. That's what you need to do. Or you need to go and get help. That's what a successful person does. Okay? But as an ending note, basically, it's your time. You can choose what you want to do with it. I'm not telling you what to do with it. But you know what? Just remember that time is the most important commodity you have, and just how will you spend it, you know? That's what it comes down to. Feel free to email me at vhiremath4@gmail.com if you need any help. Hope this helped.